Hello, this is a quick video demonstration of the MS Utils plugin that I created for MetaSounds in UE5, and it will demonstrate how to use those. They're just a set of simple nodes, some of them which are available in sound cues, such as crossfade by parameter, and then some that are specific to MetaSounds that I saw some people in the community creating with other MetaSound nodes, such as crossfade by equal power, and then simple fade in and simple fade out. Now, just as a disclaimer, a lot of these nodes, well, all of these nodes actually could be made up using other MetaSound nodes and creating a patch from those. But I thought it would be a good challenge to create these as actual MetaSound nodes in their own right. So these are the nodes here, and I'll do a quick demonstration of each of those now. So in this MetaSound, we've got two separate bird sounds here. We've got a blackbird call and a chaffinch call, and then two separate ambiences. So this is a countryside ambience, and this is a general suburb ambience where it's a bit wet and you can hear some cars moving past. So what we're going to do first is when we play this MetaSound, you currently hear nothing. So we've got the crossfade by parameter crossing between the different bird sounds. So it will cross between the blackbird and the chaffinch. Crossfade by parameter, anybody who's needed to use it before has probably used it for crossfading between different ambiences or crossfading between engine, RPM loops, things like that. But for this demonstration, I'm going to use birds for the simplicity of it. And then here we've got a stereo panner. So these are mono sounds, so you can pan these between the left and right speakers, and then they just go with this ambience here, the countryside ambience. And then here we've got the simple fade in, simple fade out nodes to fade in the sound. So currently it's playing, but you don't hear anything because it's not been faded in. And then this goes into the equal power crossfade lightweight nodes. Quick explanation of lightweight compared to ones with more inputs. In the background, the lightweight one, the only difference is it doesn't iterate through an array as the other one does. So it says lightweight. On processing, it's probably not that much lightweight. It's more to do with the code base behind it. So you could use the equal power two audio channels like that, and it would do the same function. So I have here, we've got the equal power crossfade, which just crossfades between the birds and that ambience to this other ambience that we've got down here. So if we set that to 0, so that'll play audio channel 1. As this is a stereo sound, we need 2 of these, and could potentially create a node in the future to handle stereo channels, but for the moment using 2 and just routing the left and the right through them. It'll work fine. So now it's playing. If I click the fade in, it should fade in the sound. So now we've got the ambience with the birds. So the crossfade by parameter, when this is when it's increasing between 0 and 1, it's going to be fading in the blackbird. If it's between 1 and 2, you'll get the blackbird at full volume. 2 and 3, it fades out. Same with the chaffinch. 2 and 3, it fades in. 3 and 4, it's fully in. 4 to 5, it's fully out. So at the moment, we'll get the blackbird fully in. So then if we increase this, then you'll get the chaffinch come in. And if it increases past 5 or up to 5, it will fully fade out, come back down, and then you'll fade back to the Blackbird. And that's it for crossfade parameter. Pretty simple, and should work similarly to how it works in sound cues if you're used to using sound cues. So if we come to simple fade in, simple fade out. So we faded it in before. I can click fade out. It just fades out the sound according to what you've entered in the fade out time. And then you can reset those. So then if you wanted to bring the sound back in the future, you could reset them, fade it in again. And then you get triggers here as well for when the fade in starts and when the fade in finishes on both of those. And then come into equal power crossfade. So now we've got the birds and the first ambience playing, and we've got this second ambience here. So just like the normal crossfade node works, increasing the crossfade value brings in that other ambience, but just by equal power. And that's everything for the MS Utils nodes. So hopefully you find this useful, and yeah, feel free to drop me a message or a comment about any ways you think it could be improved.